flat.
It was a little flat.
Wait, let's play it back.
No. I don't want. No,
I promise.
No. I don't want to hear it. No, it's fine.
Oh,
it's totally fine.
I have the correct thing. If I play it right, it'll sound. What?
Auto-tune?
Yes, auto-tune. What?
To Kim, no amount of auto-tune is going to fix that. There's no.
Oh, no.
It's not.
Listen. What?
Okay.
Twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you
I can't hear it. I don't have headphones on. Hey everyone, I'm Cassandra.
And I'm Kim.
And welcome to Central Kids TV. Well, Kim, you had promised me the other day that we would be doing something amazing as friends.
You know what we're doing?
I really would love to know what we're doing today, Kim.
Okay, since our series is in harmony, kind of like creating music, but we're talking about friendship,
Yeah.
I thought today we would make harmonicas.
Harmonicas? All right, I'm game. Yeah,
Okay. Do you want me to teach you how?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you need 2 popsicle sticks.
Popsicle sticks.
And then
okay.
you need a thicker rubber band, one of the bigger ones. And you're
thicker
going to
rubber
put
band,
it
guys.
on your
What am I doing?
popsicle stick. You're going to put it on your popsicle
That
stick,
way?
top to
Okay.
bottom.
Top or bottom to top, right?
Yeah, whatever way you want to do, whichever
Okay.
way works for you.
All right, so just like that, guys.
Get it
That's
on
what
so
Miss
it's
Kim
good
said.
in the
Okay,
middle.
I'm following instructions.
Okay, you do need your other popsicle stick.
I got my other popsicle
It's
stick.
going to go on top.
Goes on top.
And then you're going to take a teeny piece of straw,
I don't have
like
a teeny
about that
piece of
big.
straw.
Like that big,
Okay,
baby.
let me cut my straws.
It's going to go flying.
One. They're not going flying. Two. Oh.
I told you.
Oh, maybe it would go flying. Okay. 2. We got 2. Okay, I got
so
2.
you want to put it down a little bit.
What do I want to do?
And then you're going to put your other popsicle
On top of or
on top
under?
Of on top of the rubber band first.
On top of the rubber band first? Okay.
Then you're going to take a little rubber band, a skinnier one.
Like this, guys.
Yep. Seriously.
Okay.
And then you're going to do like the ponytail thing.
Yeah,
You're
I know
just
how to do
gonna
that.
Put the,
Oh, to hold it together.
Yeah, to hold it together.
Okay.
And then you're going to take your other little straw
Uh-huh. My other little straw, okay.
and put it under the rubber band because we put the other one on top.
Oh, under. Okay, so this one goes
Under your straw.
under.
And then
Like that, guys. See?
Yep.
Under
And then
the
you
rubber
line
band.
up your popsicle sticks again.
Okay. Okay, I got that.
And then you take your other little skinny rubber band.
Other little, well, mine's kind of big, but okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then you do the ponytail thing again.
Do the ponytail thing again.
And once you've got it on,
Okay, so like this. So now what do we do?
which I made mine a little too tight, I have to loosen my rubber bands a little. Yes, if you.
Wow! All right!
We're good. We're making beautiful music together.
Not so beautiful,
Come on,
but totally fun.
Do it with it.
Okay. It's time for the story before the story.
The story before the story.
Today, we're in the books of 1st and 2nd Samuel, which tell the story of David, who was called a man after God's own heart.
While David was still a boy, God chose a man named Saul to rule over Israel, but Saul didn't listen to God.
So, God sent the prophet Samuel to anoint David as a sign that he would one day be king of Israel. Though David started out as a shepherd, he caught Saul's attention when he faced down a huge giant.
After that, King Saul appointed David as both the leader of his armies and his personal musician.
God blessed David, and he won many battles. The people loved him. David even became best friends with Saul's son, Jonathan.
But the people loved David so much that Saul became jealous. He wanted to get rid of David.
And that's where our story starts.
Take it away!
Today we have an exciting and thrilling story about friendship and promises. Promises broken and promises kept. Cassandra?
Yeah.
Can you help me tell today's story?
Sure I can. Yeah.
Okay. When we come to Jonathan speaking,
Okay.
just say his lines.
Oh, yeah. I can do that. I'm really good at that. Okay, good. All right.
So you're Jonathan. Do you get
Okay,
it?
I got it.
You're Jonathan.
Okay.
As David grew in popularity, King Saul became so jealous that he gave orders for David to be killed.
Wait, what? He wanted David killed just because people liked him?
Yep.
Okay, that's not very nice. I'm sorry, go ahead, continue.
Jonathan was the son of King Saul and David's best friend. And when I say David, I mean King David. You know the guy who slayed Goliath? Jonathan ran to warn his friend David.
That's a good friend right there.
It's your line.
Oh, sorry.
Jonathan's
sorry.
part.
Okay. My father is looking for a chance to kill you. Find a place to hide in the field. My father and I will come and stand there. I'll speak to him about you, and then I'll tell you what I find out.
Good. Jonathan begged his father not to hurt David.
Oh, please don't do anything to harm David. He hasn't done anything to harm you, and all he's done is helped you a lot.
Saul listened to Jonathan and promised that David would not be put to death.
Great, all is well. The end.
That's not the end, Cassandra.
But Saul made a promise. I mean, what could possibly happen?
Well, Jonathan then told David what Saul had promised. So David returned to the palace. But Saul didn't keep his promise.
Ooh, no. What happens to David?
One night, Saul's jealousy of David became so great that he picked up a spear and hurled it at David.
No, I don't want to see that part. Did David die?
No, the spear missed David.
Oh, phew, okay.
Okay, but soon after, David went to find Jonathan.
What have I done? What is my crime that your father is trying to kill me?
Jonathan couldn't believe what David was saying.
Never! My father wouldn't kill you. He promised.
But David was telling the truth, and he wanted his friend to believe him. So he came up with a plan. David said,
I'm telling the truth. Look, tomorrow is the new moon feast. Talk to your father while I hide in the field. If he's not trying to kill me, come and tell me.
Jonathan agreed to find out one way or the other and to let David know. Then Jonathan asked for one thing in return, if in fact King Saul was trying to kill David.
In return, please always be kind to me as long as I live, and never stop being kind to my family.
And David promised he would. He would do just that.
Pause. Why is he asking this again? I'm confused.
Okay, because one, they're best friends, and he wants his friend not to hold the fact that King Saul is trying to kill him against him, and David is going to be king after King Saul.
Okay, I got it. Continue. All right.
Jonathan kept his promise. He returned to his father and discovered that Saul really did want to kill David. And the moment he found out, he warned his friend so David could flee and run away. Years passed, and David escaped Saul again and again until one day.
Oh gosh, what?
Saul and Jonathan were both killed during a battle.
Jonathan was killed too?
David was heartbroken over the death of his best friend. He mourned for days, but eventually David was made king in Saul's place. When David was king, he remembered the promise that he had made to Jonathan's family.
Was he going to break his promise too?
Nope. Instead, he did everything he could to keep his promise to Jonathan. Remember, he promised to be kind to not only Jonathan, but his whole family as well. He asked if there was anyone still left in Jonathan's family.
Did Jonathan have any family left?
Yes, he had a son, Mephilbosheth, who was still alive, and he found out that he was unable to walk because of an injury he had received as a child.
Did David have him brought so he could keep his promise?
He did. David had Mephilbosheth brought to the palace and welcomed him with open arms.
Who said, "Who am I that you should pay attention to me?"
David told him not to be afraid, that he'd be treated with kindness because of his father Jonathan.
Oh, way to go, David.
Then David did more. He gave him all the land that belonged to his grandfather, aka King Saul, and he promised to always provide whatever he needed.
That's a big deal. I mean, back then, people would have looked down on him because he couldn't walk, right? And David actually did the opposite. David made him a prominent member of his royal household.
Keeping the promise he had made to his best friend Jonathan all those years before.
Yep.
The end.
That was a pretty epic story. It helps us to remember how God has always kept his promises to us. God promised to send us a Savior, then followed through by sending us Jesus.
And just as Jonathan and David kept their promises to each other, we can make sure to keep our promises to our friends as well.
Yeah. Keeping your promises helps build trust between you and your friends, right? It can help friendships grow.
Like say you borrow a toy or a game from your friend and you promise to give it back the next day.
Yeah.
You need to make sure you give it back the next day. Don't accidentally leave it at home.
Yeah. Kim. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so here's that hammer I borrowed the other day. Sorry about that. Yeah, there you go.
Thanks. Okay. I need that tomorrow. Good. So here's the big idea. Friends keep their promises.
And when you keep your promises, that means I can trust you. Everyone should have a friend they can trust. I trust you, Kim.
I trust you too.
So here's a question for everyone. Who is a friend you can trust?
A friend you can trust is someone who's there when you need them.
Yeah, they're the kind of person who does what they say they'll do.
They keep their promises. And I think I promised you a harmonica outro.
Okay. I don't know if that's necessary, Kim. I'm not sure we all need to hear an outro. Okay. Oh, I guess we're getting an outro. Go ahead. We'll see you next time on Central Kids TV. Yeah.